Hey everyone. Hi everyone. So we are live here on YouTube and I'm going live here on Instagram. We are live here also my podcast. So thank you for coming across to the Self-Help Mastery podcast. We're going to be talking a little bit about building confidence. All right, building confidence. I'm going to give you some pointers and some things that we can use to help build our confidence. It's the first time I'm going live here on Instagram for the first time in a while, guys. I've been here live on Instagram. If you have any questions for me as a psychologist, I can answer your question. I've observed some of the things that's going on in society, in the world right now. And more than ever, we need psychologists to rise up more than ever right now so that we can like literally help people out there in this time of need, right? So I am here. I'm trying this YouTube live, guys. I'm trying this YouTube live for the first time and just trying to see how best it can work. Try to see how best to see how much audience I can reach out to so that we can collaborate, we can talk, we can have discussions. So yeah, it is really really nice. So this is YouTube live, Instagram live here, and also my podcast. So I'm seeing your question, guys, and I'm going to address your questions. Why is you see me speaking about confidence? I'm going to address that question. That's a question concerning how to handle failure. Don't worry, guys. We're going to address all your questions as much as possible uh, through this podcast, through this live YouTube and Instagram. So I'm just trying to see how best we can connect with you guys. So we're going to talk about a little bit about confidence, right? And I have some pointers here of how to build your confidence, right, guys? Some questions is asking how to handle failure and so on. We're going to address those questions. We're going to talk about that too as well, guys. So don't worry, we're going to address and talk about that. All right, now, so first of all, one I realize about building confidence, and confidence is a set of traits inside of you that helps you know to manage and to go out there and to do stuff. Confidence allows you to go out there and take action, right? So that is basically developing a sense of confidence, right? You get to go out there and just shift my camera a little bit. All right, so let me just shift my microphone here. All right, so confidence is basically like you have enough traits inside of you to go out there and take action. You want to go out there and take action. So you have this ability, this trait to actually step out and take initiative and to take action. No, so that's why I'm saying one of your first steps in building your confidence is to set realistic goals. I have my notes here. Set realistic goals. It's really important to start setting realistic goals. How do you bounce back from failure is to continue to build your self-confidence. Once you could build your self-confidence, you are going out there now and you are setting realistic goals, guys. All right. So that's one of the ways of building your self-confidence or building your confidence. It's to set realistic goals. So you have like start off something with real simple. If your goals is financial, if your goals is to finish college or university, if your goals is to build a business, start off really, really simple, set realistic goals. And then from there, you work your way to actually creating steps. Now, sometimes when you set realistic goals, they are really, really low, right? They are really, really low. So it's easy targets. So sometimes you need to challenge yourself a little bit, but just make sure that your goals are realistic. However, your vision can be large. So your vision can be large, and however, your goals need to be the steps you're going to take to reach that vision. It just needs to be realistic, right? But your vision can be large. It can be way beyond you, and it's advisable to set a large vision for where you want to be the next 10 years, 5 years, but your goals to reach there should be realistic. All right. Guys, thanks for coming across to my Instagram live. So my YouTube live here, guys. Thank you very much for coming across. So The number two lesson I've learned in building my self-confidence is to make mistakes and to learn from them, right? Make mistakes. You see, what happens is that we live in a society where making mistakes is a bad thing. You know, we don't want to make no mistakes. It's bad. Why are you making mistakes? That is what we learn growing up in society. When truly, and when the truth is that we learn from making mistakes. In other words, making mistakes is a part of learning. Making mistakes is a part of growing. But we look at mistakes as bad and as a failure. No, 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 no. So get that out of your head. It's only a failure only if you consider it so. But if you consider it more of a learning experience, you would realize that, okay, good, I've just feel something. Let's see what I've learned. Let's see how I can take it to the next level also. Let's see how I can go back at it to the drawing boards and see what mistakes I made and how I can go at it again with something a little bit more better, right? So I'm seeing your questions. I'm seeing your questions. I'm seeing your questions, guys. I'm seeing your questions. So I'm going to address most of your questions as far as possible. Just stick with me here, guys. So I'm just analyzing this from different perspective, right? Analyzing it. So just understand that making mistakes is not a bad thing, right? You had a failure. It's not a bad thing. Just look at it. Look at the perspective of it and see, okay, how can I go at this again and make it better? All of this is just helping to boost your self-confidence. Again, it just keep in your mindset that making a mistake is not bad, right? It's not bad. You know, just okay, I have a vision. I want to go towards that vision. I want to go towards that goal. Okay, I made a mistake. I made some failures. All right, look at it differently again. Go back to the drawing boards, see what you can do again, and boom, and head out to actually going to accomplish it. All right, guys. So that is another a great idea as to how to build your self-confidence. And so there's another one too in terms of recognizing the qualities you want to improve. Okay, so building your self-confidence, you really want to look at how you can improve your yourself, right? Improve yourself in terms of, okay, I tried to do this, but it didn't work out too well. How can I now look at improving that? Who can I call? Who can I, what research I need to look at so that I can improve that one thing I'm looking at to see how best I can improve that quality, that skill, that knowledge, right? So in doing that now, you also help in building your self-confidence, right? You build your self-confidence by recognizing that quality that you want to improve, guys. So I just want to thank all those who are coming across to my my podcast, those who are here on my Instagram live, those who are here on my YouTube live. I'm just trying this out, guys, and I want to thank you for coming across. So we're talking about building self-confidence, right? Building self-confidence. And we said that building self-confidence, you need to set realistic goals. And then you need to understand that making a mistake or having a failure is not a bad thing. I know that's tough to get because society teaches us that once you make a mistake and you have a failure, you fail, and that's it. But that is not totally it. You just have to find a way to understand that, okay, didn't work out here. Okay, great. So let's just see what I can do to improve in that thing that I just failed, because you remember you have a vision. And I'm talking to you guys, but really and truly, I'm talking to myself, right? And how I could improve in myself. And just this is just a reminder for me that, hey, listen, things didn't work out in this direction. Okay, how can I improve in that in the next and in the future and in the future and so on, right? So the fourth criteria that I observe and I learn to build self-confidence or to build your confidence is to seek help. So you're trying to see how best you can get help into, okay, something didn't work out here in this particular direction. What can I do? What help can I get so that I can get to my goals, or to reach to my goals, or to reach to my vision? Because you see, what happens is that you have a goal, things didn't work out. Okay, cool. What can I do to improve? So therefore, who can I go to get that type of help? So sometimes what you might need to do is, sometimes you might go to like get books. You go to Amazon, you get some books, you go to different podcasts, you get to learn from different podcasts. You go now and you download Audible, so you get some Audible books to see what books can I get to help out with this particular situation. And then when you start reading these books, or listening to these books, or calling someone who's an expert within that particular field, you get to realize that they're helping you, and by they helping you, you know, build confidence to go back at again and to work on that vision, work on that goal. Remember, we're trying to build confidence, and in building confidence, you can take action, right? Follow me here now, guys. We are trying to build confidence. That's what this discussion is about. We are trying to build confidence, and in building confidence, you can take action. You're taking action. Say you just made a mistake or you had a failure. Building confidence, you're taking action, and building that confidence, now you're seeking help. So once you seek help, and that help comes by reading that book, by listening to that audio, by calling someone, seeking somebody who could guide you in that particular path, you know, you start to realize that, okay, this person giving you advice, giving you guidance, it builds your confidence now to go out there again and take action, right? That is one of the main reasons why you want to build confidence, so that you can go out there now and take action. Now, so the fifth way I've learned of my notes here to actually build your confidence is that you want to celebrate small wins. You want to celebrate small wins, guys. You want to celebrate it. Now, why do you want to celebrate small wins? What is that? What is that about? Celebrating small wins. When you think about it, guys, and you are successful in accomplishing certain goals, you want to literally be thankful for that, right? Now, you want to celebrate small goals. You want to be thankful. So you want to be thankful to God because of those small wins. The reason being is because just like how God will guide you, or how God guided the Israelites out of Egypt, you want to see God's direction. You want to see God's guidance in your life, right? So if you want to see God's guidance in your life, you need to try your best to celebrate small wins, to be thankful for those small wins. Those small wins is weird as a nice idea, a nice guide for you to think that God is guiding me in this particular direction. So you're going in a particular direction, you get some small wins, you say, you know what? Thank you, God. Thank you very much for guiding me in this direction, because it shows that you are there directing me. You are there leading me, so that when you reach an obstacle, you can look back now and realize, oh, wait, no, I believe that I was guiding. I got some small wins in the past. I was thankful to God. I celebrate those small wins. So when I get those small wins and I reach this point of an obstacle, I can now tell myself, you know what? This obstacle is an obstacle and not a closed door. So therefore, if that is an obstacle and not a closed door, then I know that I can push through. I can pray more and push through. So being thankful for those small wins really do help with building self-confidence. Remember, guys, we're trying to build self-confidence, and celebrating small wins and being thankful to God for those small wins. Those small, you set a simple goal and you get through. You set a simple more goals and you get through and you get through. Those small wins, when you celebrate those small wins, you literally building your self-confidence. Follow me, guys. We are talking about building self-confidence. Now, this next step in building your self-confidence, I am wondering if this should be higher up in my ranking. But this next one is getting a hobby you love. Getting a hobby you love. So building your self-confidence is also being in or getting yourself in a situation or or doing something you love doing. We call them hobbies. Why would I start off by saying calling it a hobby? Because you want to start off small, make sure it is in something that you love doing, and then take it to the next level, take it to the next level, and take it to the next level. Sometimes it could be simple as a business. So you start your business part-time. You have your job, you have what you're doing, then you start your business part-time, might be a hobby at first, and then you start to realize that you can take this to the next level, but it must be in something you love doing, because when problems comes or challenges comes, you need to have that love of that particular hobby to push through, right? Because you love doing that. Remember, we're talking about building confidence. And once you could have a strong confidence, you now can start to take action. It's all about taking action, guys. It's all about taking action, building confidence. And when you build that confidence, you now can start to take action. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. All right. So the next step now is getting sleep and exercise. Okay, so in doing that now, you are building your body. You're building your body physically. When you are tired, when you are not, when you are tired, you get very lazy. You don't feel to do nothing. If so, therefore your confidence goes down. If you're not healthy, you're not feeling too good, your confidence goes down, and therefore there's no initiation or no action. So getting sleep and exercise is really good. Surround yourself with positive and people who would lift you up. Now, this is sometimes tough because the people are around you could be in your own house, in your own home, but surrounding yourself with people who would constantly lift you up is one of the best ways of building self-confidence. Remember, guys, you want to build your self-confidence. All right. So surrounding yourself with the right set of people. And sometimes if they are not around you in your house, in your home, okay, that's cool. However, you would want to actually go out there, go and seek a podcast that you love, read books and follow there and follow certain pages on Instagram or Twitter or on Facebook pages or groups where you can now connect with people who are trying to reach a particular goal just like you. All right. All that now you can get from basically going and just finding people, because sometimes the people around you are not lifting you up. So that's okay. Just continue to find and seek. Sometimes we can go online and check online to find and seek those people who are supporting you and who, just surrounding yourself with people who are literally trying to go to reach where you want to reach to as well. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about here in building self-confidence is taking initiative. Sometimes you just need to start. Sometimes you just need to get up and go out there and just start. It's tough at times, but just to start. Sometimes, we are in a pandemic right now. There's a lot of lockdown happening all over the world. This is one of the best times to actually go online, get some guidance, start your podcast, start your channel, start your business. It's really one of the best times to start getting involved in what you want to get involved in. It's really one of the best times, right? It's a pandemic, it's strategy all over, it's problems all over. So when everybody's seeing problems, you now could see solutions. And therefore, now is the time to actually start to take action, to get up and start to go out there, apply for that job, apply to go to that university. Now is one of the best times to start that business, to start doing things, because when everybody else is just seeing problems and trouble, you seeing solutions. And therefore, because you could start to see solutions, is now is the time to take action. And just by taking action, you build your confidence. Right? So, guys, I'm glad I was here with you. I'm glad I was here to talk with you guys. Is this little experiment I'm trying here now with having a podcast, having my podcast here, and we just talking a little bit, just talking and seeing, okay, what can we do to improve? So this podcast was really enjoyable. I wanted to thank you guys for coming across on my Instagram. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end my podcast. I'm going to stop my podcast here now. So my podcast is finished here, and I'm here on my YouTube live, on Instagram live. You can still talk to me here on Instagram. I'm going to be here a little bit, going to be here around on Instagram. And on my YouTube channel, I just want to just move this here a little bit. So guys, so on my YouTube channel, I'm just going to end this stream. So I'm just ending my stream here on my YouTube.